And greetings, ladies and gentlemen players. It's another wonderful Friday. This, I'm going to say, September of 2023, making it a wonderful day for basics. I'm over here on my 9Q account. That is not 9Q. I think it's, let's see, 4.6 is 4Q, right? Hello, you, go there. Hello, you, yeah. 5Q, 4.6 is 5. Okay. My B. But 5Q is a fantastic rank, I do believe. A lot of people are on the 5Q level. A lot of people on the 5Q level trying to go to 1Q. So this is, yeah, I think the 5Q to 1Q stretch of games over here on OGS should be fairly nice. I think I might do a run on PandaNet, dare I say, after this run on OGS is over. So that might be coming up next month. Alright, got a game, I will say. Hello to this kind individual. Pit 2021. Make sure that he plays regularly. Because I did actually put a custom challenge up. And it's always like, oh, am I getting sniped? Alright, I feel like doing 3-4 face, maybe even into an approach and see where it goes. Dare I say no, I can't quite do a framework. Oh, Jesus, hello. So kick into Tanuki is bad idea. I don't think the AI really dings it that hard, but it should. Into 2 space, now we're just getting greedy, so move 10. We can kind of see what makes up our opponent's thinking process, right? So we're going to be doing a lot of invading, I think, because I imagine he's going to be building up here. He's already building up high here. So rather than my usually taking a high stance on this, I'm going to actually take a bit of a low one here. So I think we're playing more of a territorial invadey kind of game. All right, he passed. That's great. Let's go ahead and approach the 4-4, or maybe do a pincer. That's fine too. Let's go ahead and do a pincer. Pincer's pretty good. He didn't get a base. Let's go ahead and take it from him. Reason why I said this is a pass is because there's no reason for it. This is like expanding on a framework into the middle, but there's no framework. So it doesn't matter, right? I'll get a base here. So this is going to probably make no territory. This is probably making no territory. I have Sente again. Let's go ahead and grab an enclosure. If I grab an enclosure, then he actually has a thing here, huh? All right. All right, let's approach this little guy, I guess. There's all of his points in the corner, and as you know, and I'm going to whip it out so I can mark it on the board. Where are you? It's there it is. That right there is invasion points. So let's see. I'm just gonna. I'll give it to him. I'll give him some points. I'm gonna do a little bit of a tippy tap. A little bit of a tippy tap. There we go. Tippy tap, tippy tap, tippy tap. Into finished off base. There we go. Done. Over it. Now, this is still unfortunately vulnerable. Can you stop that, please? Thank you. Okay. Uh-huh. The Atari is not a problem. Atari Connect, he can't. Yeah, he can't do that. He can't do this either. We'll go ahead and play this one. Into this one. Don't match your opponent's speed. Like, I don't know what this whole super speedy thing's all about, but just don't do it. Don't get caught up in their thing. If my opponent doesn't want to use his time to think about his moves, that's perfectly fine. Now, I'm going to do something that I don't need to do. Why are you going to do it? You're right, I'm not going to do it. I'll say I'm going to Atari him here, just make sure I have an eye here, but it literally isn't possible for him to... Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Ooh, now that is an he need seriously take your time. Oh my god. I get to haunt it at a 2 and 3 stones and light this shape on fire. So, oh man. Now, I want to kind of do a light shape here to defend, but if he can't, we do that, that into that. Then he's got this one there, and now I have to like read out a whole bunch of things. So I could understand if you don't want to do it. Instead, I'm going to disconnect solidly. AI doesn't let the connection solid. Pretty sure it don't. Pretty sure it don't. All right, I'll defend that. I'm going to go in the highlight this little guy too. This thing is like screaming at me. It's like, play me, play me. I hear you, little buddy. That's a big reduction move. I might do it. Hane had 2 and 3. Now you might be saying, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is this Hane had a 2 and 3 when there's clearly 5 stones there? And again, it's all about Hane at the head of 2 and 3 liberties. So before he played this stone, right? You can see that there's 2 liberties there that I'm Haneing at the head of. I'm going to be playing this one too, because I can double Hane here for the exact same purpose. After I Hane, we got 1, 2, 3. That is Sente, because Hane kills. Let's go ahead and just take my corner enclosure. At this point, I would say that I have won the game. That is a very, very bold thing to say. Why am I saying that? Where's my territory? Where's my territory? My territory is what? Just this corner? Maybe that one? How can you say that you are in a head position right now? Well, the weak groups tell a big tale. This thing we can just arbitrarily start poking around on. This thing is probably going to die. His big source of territory is his bottom right-hand corner, not really the left because of the weakness that is already highlighted on the board. And this does live. So, like, if I allow him to have the territory in the bottom right, he can have the territory in the bottom right. In truth, I might take it away from him just to highlight the weakness there. It's hard to say. Do I Sente from this position? I do. Ooh, never play that one. Yeah, dropping down to the first line like that. Very, very big mistake left over. Oh, here's a Q. Never mind. Normally, when I see this in Don play, I'm like, now that there is a mistake left over from his Q days. And then I realize we're playing a 5Q. This is probably left over from his double-digit Q days, I guess would be more accurate to say. I guess I'll just take a big old point. Now, he can't... I was going to say he can't make another group to invade this area. Why can't he do that? Because he's already got 3 weak groups on the board, potentially. Because here, and to here means he only has 1 eye, right? So, not alive, not alive, not alive, not alive. That's how we know we've already won the game. He has 4 weak groups to my 0. I have 0 weak groups. He has got 4. That is an issue. Don't let them connect on up, and they will kill each other off. I won't even... My man, are you having problems that you want to talk about? All right, so none of that's alive either. So just keep keeping things disconnected. Easy peasy. Well, we're not letting this connect up. Thank you very much. So this is still not a lot. Stop that. Sir. See how he's surrounding himself? Like, I don't even have to do anything. He's doing all the work for me. That's surrounded. Now that needs to live. That doesn't do anything, I'm sorry. I'm not really sure where that's thinking it's going to go. I mean, like, I'm alive in the corner, obviously. Do we just kill it? I mean, we could. Or we can just, like, play over here. Like, I don't know. I'll just separate. I'll separate. M's 18 makes sure this thing is not alive, by the way. I play there. That maybe there's a Hane. Nah. It's fine. Okay. Yeah. That seems pretty straightforward there. Gonna go and connect on up. So that's a mighty big corner. Throwing it and killing them. Okay. No. No. That is dead. Could Hane? No reason to. This stone's not dead. Ever. So. Let's go ahead and relax. Yup. I'll just fully surround it, I guess. I don't even know. Uh-huh. Not giving you that stone. It's going to be a big note for me there, buddy. Gonna go ahead and poke. Show how to make this group heavy. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Now this isn't a live local. Resume operation separation. We're just going to go ahead and separate this from this. That isn't threatening to kill anything, so let's just go ahead and keep it nice and separated. Oh, it can push through and do that though, can't it? That's a good point. You're right. Make certain that these are okay. I mean, I don't have to look after them if I don't want to. Well, if you could go and do it this way, or you could just go ahead and throw in here and do it this way. I mean, like, whichever you want, really. I feel like it's important, though, to highlight how many groups this guy has. So let's go ahead and do that now, shall we? Let's go ahead and number them. It kind of helps to understand the problem. So this was its own group. This was its own group. Own group. Own group. I kind of allowed this to become one group. Let's count it as one. Let's count it as one. There we go. I count at least 7 groups here right now for white. That's why he's having trouble. There's just too many weak groups on this board. I'll just go ahead and connect these guys up. It inadvertently kills off the center little stoners there. Byoyomi. This group should live if he wants it to. Like, L18 is a Sente move right now that he's just not playing. If he allows me to do it, maybe we kill off the center one too. Just keep separating his groups. Because, you know, Go's called the surrounding game. You would think, judging from what you're seeing here, it's called stab him in the face game. It isn't. It is not. It is not actually a stab him in the face game. Though occasionally, yeah, that happens. Man. Pit. He needs to take his time, that's for sure. I'm in Byoyomi. He's got almost 6 minutes left on the clock. Because he's used none of his time at all in the entire game. He's just blitzing through it, creating a bunch of weak groups, and just getting killed over and over again. He's probably had a very, maybe he's just having a bad day. I don't know. Don't play. Okay, you can play here. Why not? Sure, it's an Atari. So yeah, maybe I'll go back and kill this too. Well, why not? Left died, top died, right died. He's not living in the middle, so that'll die too. This doesn't work, unfortunately. Sorry. Now, when he plays here... Okay, well, that's dead then. Thank you. About to say, when he plays here, don't do this one, right?
Gewonnen.
Very, very... Thanks for the game. He's already gone. I mean, let's... Oh boy. Let's review this. Let's review this. So... Right away, we had some very, very greedy moves. You had the kick into a Tanuki, which means your opponent can follow up since you didn't finish the Joseki. Your opponent doesn't have to respond to you across the board. There's no reason to do that. You need to defend yourself, back over here. But okay, I responded. Then he did a really, really greedy thing. Like, this just lives. You can't even think about killing it. Like, you can just go ahead and live this way if you want to. Bam, alive. Probably this one too, actually. Not that one. There we go. Like, yeah, you can live easily. Now, you wouldn't want to do this maybe too early because you can be attacked here, potentially. I don't know. So we played here. He could do this kind of thing, and you might be thinking, wow, that's an insane corner for him now. That he has a lot of territory. Yeah, a lot of territory, except he doesn't, does he? Nah, he doesn't. Because he has to block here to kill me. Still alive. It's too high on the 4th and 5th line. It's just not points. Sorry, just ain't. And then super, super Tanuki here. Not making any points there. He's going all in on the corner. I'm just settling. And you don't have to take my word for how bad the game went. Wow, black by 150. But yeah, don't take my word for it. You can see here, the Tanuki, AI didn't like. So a little bit of a shift there. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. But you can see it doesn't even like that I answered locally here and allowed him to fix this. Like, it wants a follow-up, right? Again, same thing. It's like there's still so much here. A lot of things you can do. Doesn't really matter. We're just picking up stuff nice and simple. I know it still wants me to play more aggressively, so I have a low accuracy this game as a result. It's completely a-okay. Don't even worry about it. Answering this is absolutely too small because it is just worth 1 point, right? If he takes, he's still not going to be able to kill anything, This group is pretty reasonable. So yeah, we played some very, very small moves for the sake of basics, I will admit. And again, he keeps just trying to attack me over and over and over again. You can see the large things he's leaving behind. So yeah, we probably both have a very, very low accuracy right now. But you can see at this point, I'm already not like flashing a 90% to win because there's just nothing he can do after I'm all nice and strong here, and he's got a whole bunch of weaknesses all over the place. And there's just nothing he can do, and it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. So accuracy is low for both players. Performance report, you can see, yeah, 50 and 30. That's just because there's so much that you can do as black, but you don't have to play like every perfect move when the board position's that good for you. And it's important to recognize why that board position is so good. It's important to recognize how to take advantage of a board position that good, not to be in a board position that's good for your opponent, all of those things. And all the hallmarks for that, bunch of weak groups running around, nothing really alive, trying to make up for that with overreaching stones like this one, trying to, like, you know, I know this isn't normally played, but I'm going to play it to get more points since I'm going to try to live everywhere or something. It doesn't help you. It only makes it worse. Only makes it worse. Either way, interesting game today at the 5Q. Are we now 4Q then? Is that right? We are still 5Q. Nice. So I'll try to do a 4Q game for next week. Maybe a 2, 4Q and a 3Q. Hope you enjoy that. And as always, I'll see you next time. Take care, buddy.